Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a daily grind unboxing, and then we're gonna make a little to-do list with some stickers, of course, in this awesome notebook. As you can tell, this is Summerween themed, what we've got right here, and then we've got some new planner inserts. So we're gonna take a look at all the things and give initial thoughts on these. They have, I think, 4 or 5 or maybe 6 inserts that are releasing this time. So you can go check out all the things on their site or on their Instagram page. But yeah, a lot of things. If you're new here, these are 10 disc pages. So if you use a happy planner, a classic is 9 disc and a big is 11 disc. So these are 10 disc pages. They fit the daily grind planner. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything. By the way, if there's anything you love, these release today. I'll put all the information down below, including the time of day and the link, and my discount code is AMYPLANSTHINGS. It'll always save you 10% at the Daily Grind Planner. All right, so we are gonna start with this because it's super cute, and then we'll work our way over. I saw this and immediately knew this would be my new to-do list and little notes thing for the summer. It is so cute. They also have a planner cover and a one of their new binder things that goes on a shelf like a book. Let me grab it. Let me grab the one that I have so that you can see what it looks like, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, so this one is a half size one, so it fits the pages that are half the size, but it's like this. So it's like a binder and it's disc bound still. And so they have a new Summerween version of this that is this large, right? That fits the full-sized planner. So there's that. There's a new planner cover, also full-sized. There are the sticker books and some washi tape as well. So there's a lot coming on, but this, I think, is my favorite thing from this entire release. Where summer meets the strange. This is just so cute, the little ghosty in the pool. And okay, these are all sewn on. This is a pocket. Oh my god, it's orange paper. I love it. Okay, they also have, I have a bunch of the blank paper ones too, because I have like 5 of these now or 4 of these now, a lot of them. But it has a little pocket here, and then it's one-sided paper and it is perforated so you can tear it off. This is so cute. If you run out, you can pull this out and put a new one in. That is adorable. I love this so much. Oh, it has something on the side. Sun-soaked and spellbound. Very cute. Okay, so we've got 2 sticker books. This one is the system sticker book, so it goes with the Daily Grind planner pages specifically. If you don't use the Daily Grind planner, you don't need this one, but this one is all decorative. It is the story sticker book, and it's all decorative, and they're nice little stickers. So if you want little stickers ever for anything to make tiny Dutch doors, or if you use like a Hobonichi or other small planner, or you're using like a small notebook or things like that, you can use these stickers for that. So we'll flip through this one first. Again, this works with the planner pages from the Daily Grind. So it's going to go through some different color schemes and stuff like that, if I recall. So here we go. It's 3 pages of items per color scheme. So we've got like our times here. We've got priorities and goals. We've got days. We've got numbers. Here are some of the items that are on the planner pages: to feel amazing, top 3 to-dos, grateful and excited for, and so on. And each of these color schemes will match one of the themes in that sticker book. So if you use the planner, getting the set lets you do the function and the deco. All right, so we're just flipping through this super quick because every 3 pages is the same layout of stickers. So we're just seeing the colors change. So before I started using the Daily Grind Planner, I had never heard of Summerween. But then last year, I got some of the Summerween stuff, and it's just so fun. Like, it was like a pineapple pumpkin on the beach, and like super cute stuff, like really fun. Anyways, it's a fun little thing. I love the ghosty on the water. All right, so here is all the decorative stickers. And they've started adding this sheet at the very front and doing it in like chapters, so like little story ideas that you can think about for each of these sections. So party prep, poolside fun, sweet treats, beachside vibes, spooky sips, and movie fright night. And then each of them are labeled up here. So these are plastic clear stickers. And we have 2 pages for each one. And then you can see, like, these are not duplicated pages. They have some of the similar things on them though, but you can look like these 2 are fairly similar. This and this are fairly similar. So if you're thinking about your Dutch doors, look at the stickers that are fairly similar. Pumpkin and pumpkin, palm tree and palm tree, even if they're slightly different sized, 2 waves, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot you can do with it. I love the little fishies. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so fun. All right, here's the beachside vibes, and it's like very beachy, but then you've got a skeleton doing that, and you've got the fish bones, like some little spooky things, a little ghost in a sun hat. That is so cute. Okay. We've got our spooky sips. And then movie fright night. Super, super fun. Okay, so there are all the stickers. Those are great. I just love the ghost on the pool. That is so fun. Okay, so I asked for 3 of the new inserts. So here they are. I asked for the evening routine insert. They also have a morning routine one, which I've checked out before. So that one's still available. This one is the evening one. We've got the summer well lived and finish what matters. There also is a Summerween insert if you're super into that. And I think a couple other things. They refreshed the budget one and some other things, I think. All right, so let's just go left to right. All right, evening routine insert. Create a mindful end to a meaningful day. These inserts are really fun. I've enjoyed their inserts a lot. It's great for focusing on specific things without having to pull everything together yourself or create your own pages. And it's separate than a planner. It's not tracking, you know, your schedule or your goals or what you're doing. It's like focused on a very specific thing. So this one's the evening routine. So they always have a lot of pages that are more like informative. So not every page is like useful for you to fill out. But here we go. Use the pages ahead to build a routine that fits your real life. Use the daily pages to track what helps you feel more grounded, prepared, and ready to wind down. So how your evening routine works. Choose your evening rhythm. So you can choose how you want to go about it. Sample evening routine. And so they have some different shorter evening options, 60, 30, and 15. So you can get an idea of what you might do. So I will go through this on my own. I need to reset my evening routine. I have not been following any sort of routine. It definitely has been affecting when and how I fall asleep. So I will be doing this, of course, on my own because that I think I'll focus on it the most by doing that. But you can pause and see for yourself how all these pages look. All right, evening routine tracker. They always give examples of how you might fill it out. So there's always a page with like writing on it that you're not going to fill out. But then they have enough for like a month or whatever of tracking. So we have selected how our evening routine goes. And then at the end, or as you're getting ready, you can fill this out as you go. So this will be in a notebook that I put up by my bed. for the whole evening routine, and I can fill these things out and fill that out right when I wake up. Cool. All right, so yeah, we have a bunch of these pages, and it just helps you focus on the things that matter as you do it. Okay, so weekly reflection. Okay, there are weekly reflections throughout, I guess every 7 days. How did it feel this week? Weekly wins, what helped most? Where did I struggle? And where will I adjust? And then at the very end, you did it, end of the month reflection, and then looking ahead, planning what comes next. So it is just a month-long guide, something to kind of hold your hand as you focus on your evening routine. So I'm really excited for this since, as I said, my evening routine hasn't been great lately. So I will be doing that one starting pretty much immediately because it's not dated. You can start anytime. All right, the summer well-lived insert. Let's see what this is. It just sounded really great. I have no clue what's in here. It just sounded really interesting, so we're gonna check it out. All right, so some seasons push you to do more. Summer invites you to actually live it, to slow down. Okay, so there's always like notes from Angie and Andre. A lot of their seasonal inserts show you what you'll find inside. So like this page, I don't put into my planner when I insert the rest of the pages. All right, we have some bucket lists. We have empty bucket lists, a summer watch list if you watch a lot of movies, summer movie log, summer movie review cards. These are really cute. I love it. Okay, and more of them. Then a summer reading list. That one's really good. I've read that. Just so you know. So they have it separated into different subjects, and then a summer book log. And then our summer review cards. I do have my own reading journal, so I won't be using that one, but this is why like the disc bound is great, because you can pull in the things that you want and leave out the things that you don't. All right, playlists. That's awesome. All right, this or that is always really fun. And then they've been inserting recipes and drink recipes, which are super fun. So Berry Patch shortcake cups, Sunny lemon bars. It'll be fun to make some of these with my kids. All right, and then they have this, the drinks, and they have it, oh, now they have it as a non-alcoholic drink, and then want an alcoholic, add this. Cool. So I don't drink, so I would be doing this part, but if you'd like a drink at the end of the day or on a hot day during brunch or whatever, you can go ahead and follow that. But they've got strawberry basil spritz, watermelon lime cooler. These sound great. And peach iced tea. Oh, these are fun. Okay. So lots of those. Okay, local adventure ideas. So thinking about how to make the most out of your own backyard, which is super cool. I love that. We need to do some of those with the kids. Summer day trips, some planning ideas, and getting your thoughts down. Outdoor activities for different moments, when you need to rest, when you feel adventurous, when you want to be social. Creative projects to try. Monthly intentions. Then we've got calendars for the summer. That is cool. Just one calendar. This month's habit tracker. Monthly intentions. Okay, and then another calendar. So it has the repeating items. Got it. Okay, and then habit tracker, 7-day summer challenge. Cool. Summer self-care, movement and energy. And then summer memories. These are very cute. Looking back on the summer, summer gratitude, summer reflections. Looking ahead and take what you need. Very cute. Okay, so that is the summer well-lived insert. And then finish what matters. Reduce overwhelm and finish projects in 4 weeks. All right, so this one also, I have no clue exactly what it is, but it sounded cool. So let's see. A game plan to help you move one meaningful priority from idea to completion over a focused 4-week period. So begin with a clear focus, unload and organize the noise. Repeat this weekly rhythm for 4 weeks. Cool, let's take a look. All right, so flow overview. Each step builds the one before it, and you repeat it over 4 weeks. Okay, and then choose your focus, a North Star. When this is finished, your meaningful complete, it'll look like this. Cool. All right. So again, examples, they show you how it might be filled out. And then you have your first pages. Choose your focus. So you have multiple of those. Define success. We've got multiple of those. Then brain dump. And again, examples, always with the examples. Action board. Curveballs. Then weekly focus cycle. So you're going to fill this out every week. So you fill that out one time and then move on to these. Okay, weekly focus, daily steps. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got a week's worth, and then a review and reset. So let's you do that, and you go back to the daily focus. So then they stop giving you examples because you've done it before. So we go through it. This is really cool. Weekly review and reset. I also love the dot grid on the back of it. Anything with dot grid just makes me happy. Okay, the weekly review and reset, weekly focus, and you go through it again. And we're going to do that 4 times all the way until we get to the celebration. And again, they give an example of how it might be. The whole example is all about selling a house or something like that. Very cool. Celebration, and carry it forward. So this would work for you to work through a project-based thing, and then you'll have the formula so you could do it over and over again on your own paper, or you could get another insert. All right, those are some cool inserts. As I said, there are a lot of inserts releasing right now. Summerween is also one, and the seasonal ones, by the way, always sell out. Some of the other routine ones, they do have in stock regularly, but the seasonal ones are limited stock. Same with the seasonal items. All right, but right now, we're going to go ahead and decorate a page because we can. All right, let's go ahead and decorate. This is just going to be a running to-do list for my week. So let's go ahead and pick what color stickers. We're on the orange. I think orange and blue will look great because we've got the blue here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead. And even though this is for a planner page, you can still use them. So priorities and goals. And we'll go ahead and list them here. Let's just keep it all on this color. All right. And today's Monday, and it's the last week of school, so we've got weird schedules, and Thursday and Friday my daughter's just home, so all sorts of odd schedules. So I'm gonna have lots of stuff to figure out for the week. So I'm just gonna make some space for things. I'm kind of creating my own planner page that doesn't do anything about, I'm gonna put this one all the way over here so I can center things. It's not gonna have anything about schedules or when and how I do things, but I'm gonna make some lists and plan some priorities. So this one I actually want to move and not rip you. Okay, so I did priorities and goals. Will this one fit up here too? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have kind of a invisible line there between them. Maybe I'll make a box. We might make a box. I like making boxes. Okay, let's see. So then the to-do list will be down there. So the remember to is a good one for that. Oh, here's to-dos. And the rest of the page is just going to be some to-dos, which I don't know how many I'll do, so I'm not going to use like these because I might need more space on that. Okay, so I need to pick what I'm going to do. Now, so here's the one little problem. This is an orange paper. These are clear stickers. No white ink base on them. So everything is going to be slightly orange tinged when I put it down. So just, if you're using white paper, it won't be a problem. Planner pages, inserts. Here's one of the other notepad folios, and that's what the normal paper looks like. So I might actually swap that one in later, but of course I'm going to use this one today because it's so fun. Let's see, I might use this one. That's very cute. Trying to decide which theme we're going to do. Something with blue though, because we've got more blue. We've got some blue whales here and the blue ghost. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And one way to get about it is to use things that are similar color schemes. That one is so cute. And we're gonna have the little fish talking to him. We're also gonna grab a pen to do some boxes and things. Okay, so I like this sticker a lot. We're just gonna put it right up there because we can. And I also want a mild liner to put a title up here. We're gonna do that in a minute too. That's just a cute sticker. Of course, we've got to add a ghosty. Where does the ghosty go though? Maybe up here. Now we've got a lot here though. Maybe not there. Maybe the ghosty goes right here in between them to kind of serve as our border. Okay. We have this heart with the sunrise. Let's do a heart with the waves, and we'll put it maybe over here with this one, but I do need some stuff somewhere on this side too. Also, we need to draw our like boxes and stuff. So what do I want? Okay, I want some waves under the to-do. That went sideways. Okay, some waves under the to-do, and we have bubbles. Let's get some bubbles in here. Let's do it like, okay, so our to-do list, I'm gonna highlight every other line in a minute with some kind of color. Gotta test out some colors, but maybe something in the middle then. So let's put the bubbles and a fish. One of these guys. Okay, so that's right in the middle. Okay, let me pick a mild liner color or metallic glitter brush pen. It's like silver. Let me think on the color real quick. Okay, I grabbed two colors. One's a brush pen and one is just a mild liner highlighter. The blue kind of matches these, though it's going to be tinged orange. This one is deeper than this, so it should be almost its true color, which is kind of orangey red. So let's just go ahead and do this. We're going to write out this week up here and see what happens. Let's try to center it a little bit. So you can see it's still blue, but you can see the orange underneath. So you can always make cute to-do lists with anything. It's fun to play with these little stickers and still have enough space to be like productive and make a huge list, because we've got a lot going on between working, kids. My son is preschool through the week. His preschool doesn't end yet. My daughter's school gets out, and so she'll be home. We have to do some activities and do some things to keep her entertained, but she's old enough that I can hopefully get some work done while she entertains herself for a while each day. But a lot of moving parts on this particular week. So a nice big to-do list is sometimes exactly what I need. So we are going to do some lines and boxes to kind of turn this into its own kind of mini planner page without any schedules and any of that. Okay. So this week, we are going to create a box here. And do it like that. We're going to do the other pen to highlight here. And then I think we're going to do 2 columns, and maybe every other space will be the 2 colors so we can get both colors in. So we'll start here. It's going to go out that far. So then blue, and then the red, like this. I think that'll look really nice. And then alternate it. Yeah, this notepad folio cover is like my favorite folio cover they've come out with. Maybe the Valentine's Day one also is up there and was very, very cute. But I love a good to-do list, so this is perfect. All right, we're gonna make some outline here on this box. Let's just do quick stitching. That's a nice easy one to kind of just outline the box a little bit, and I just like outlining boxes. You guys have seen that before in some of my journal and planner spreads. All right, so I think that's our to-do list. I'm gonna fill this out on my own, guys. Yeah, I'll fill this out with all our tasks and activities and to-dos. So I'm gonna go get to that. So as a reminder, all of this stuff is available now from Daily Grind Planner. Code AMYPLANSTHINGS will save you 10% if you want to check out Daily Grind. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.